There are so many issues where a couple can disagree. I mean, so many. The list is practically endless. Parenting issues, financial issues, cleaning the house issues, how much time should be spent on personal recreation issues. I mean, the thing could go on and on. And you can either disagree, because let's face it, there's no way you're going to be in agreement 100% of the time with your spouse. There's literally no way. So when these disagreements pop up, the question is, how are you going to deal with that? Are you going to remain hostile? Like, why doesn't he see it my way? Why doesn't she see it my way? Are you going to form two enemy camps and say, well, I'm not budging on this issue? And then you start to develop resentment and bitterness. And over a course of time, your household will literally split apart. Jesus addresses this in Matthew 12:25, where he says, every household in every city divided against itself will not stand. You can't afford to let that division continue. So when you disagree, and you will, here's the better way. And it's not really rocket science. The better way is to fight for a compromise. Not to leave this unresolved and let that bitterness fester and that resentment fester, but to say, we need to come together into agreement and work for a solution that's a compromise that addresses the major concerns of both of us. Not just one person's concerns, but both of us are heard. We address what's, our major sticking points, and then we say, I'll give a little, you'll give a little, until we can come up with something that we can both support. Is it perfectly 100% your way? No. And it's not 100% your husband's way either. It's a compromise where you guys say, it's too important to let this division stay in place. We're going to fight for a compromise that we can both support. That's the smarter way. So pray for God to give you the right timing to address these issues with your husband. Pray that God would change your husband's heart if need be. Pray that God would change your heart if need be, and that he would show you the way to come together for a compromise so that your household will stand.